I'd like to bring up some points, the uh, few uh, concepts that we have discussed so far to awaken your mind before we go into this Dhamma discussions today. So, uh, first we will discuss the term merit. So, it has been discussed for a longer period in our lives, but we don't know still what the merit is. What is meant by the merit? So we usually tell it's pow, it's ping, and all these things in Sinhala language, but we don't know the clear meaning of these words. So without knowing these things, without being cleared up, without getting cleared these things up, so we can't move forward because uh, in each word we try to hang on and we try to uh, get the clear understanding of what does that uh, word mean. So one by one, if we clarify those words, so it will be easy to understand these discussions. So that's why I thought of bring up these small words here and try to understand, try to explain what do they mean. Many of us may have heard this word used in various contexts, the word merit I'm talking about. But do we truly understand what it means? Can we produce merit? Or can you give away merits to the others? To understand this, we must first explore the concept of skill, the kusale. What is meant by the word kusale? So we know if you do kusal, the merit will go up. So you don't know how this happened. The then you have, that's why I bring this word kusale here uh, to talk about first. The kusale refers to the ability to see the truth in our thoughts. This is kind of a skill. It is the skill of not being deceived by the illusions of the mind. In Sinhala, we can say විඥාන මායාවට නොරවටීම, of recognizing the truth and not being tricked by the mental formation. Every time you will be tricked by the mental formation. So you are you are cheated by these mental formations. You are cheated by the uh, mm, this vijnana maya. So if you are not cheated by, if you understand it is kind of an illusion, that is the skill that you have is the kusale. When we develop this skill, the defilements of the mind, such as greed, hatred, and delusion, begin to fade away. As these defilements diminish, the purity of the mind grows naturally. So our mind becomes so pure. This is what we refer the merit. This is what we refer to as merit. So without the skill, without the kusala, you won't be able to build up the purity in your mind. That is, we call the merit. So the merit in this sense is not something that can intentionally create or transfer to someone else. It is not something we can give away like a what do you call a material object. Right? Rather, merit arises naturally as our skill is seeing the truth deepens. When you begin to see the real truth, what is the real truth? not being cheated by the Vijnana Maya, the mental formations. If you develop that skill, the merit will unintentionally grow up within you. By that, the purity of mind will eventually come forward. Rather, merit arises naturally as our skill is seen, the truth deepens. I told you this earlier. As our kusale grows, the mind becomes clearer, purer, and more liberated. More liberated. Therefore, merit is a natural byproduct of the practice of the practice. It's kind of a natural thing happens as a byproduct of our practice of seeing the truth. The more we develop our understanding and our skill in seeing the true nature of things, the more merit we will accumulate. The more and more merit is there, your mind become more pure and pure. Thereby, your mind will little gradually be moved to the side of pure liberation. So, uh, I think we have some time also, and yeah. So then I would like to talk about some words, the words that have been talked uh, within the Dhamma forum, another Trividha Ratna, the triple gems, the the three jewels. In other words, the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Those are we call Trividha Ratna. So this also plays an essential role in this understanding. These three jewels encompasses the practices and realizations that lead to true freedom, of course. The Buddha Ratna, the first one comes as the Buddha Ratna, refers to some kind of acquisition of the wisdom, particularly by understanding the nothingness. So Buddha is not kind of a tangible thing. It's kind of an understanding. It's kind of understanding of the nothingness. So it's kind of an understanding. So if you want to become a state of Buddha, you have to realize. So in Pali, that is called Sankitte Nibbitaya. This is the ultimate understanding of this impermanence. This is the ultimate understanding of the impermanence, the nothingness. The Dhammaratna represents the cause and effect law, which enables us to comprehend the pure truth of this existence. The, the, in other words, the truth of impermanence. It enables us to make this comprehend that there is nothing, the truth of impermanence. So that will bring us to end the suffering, and we will realize at the end there is no the non-self state, the anatma swabhave. So what then comes the Sangaratna. The Sangaratna refers the virtue of those who practice the non-soul Dhamma, the community of practitioners who walk the path towards this understanding. I think if you realize this, uh, Patichamuppada or cause and effect law, if you practice, so you will start realizing the truth. So the people who are going in this path is Sangha, but not merely the people we refer here, the process of seeing the truth, the continuous seeing of truth, the continuity of seeing this truth is called Sangha. So, as we progress along this path, we learn to observe our thoughts, sensation, and world around us. We begin to recognize that all of these experiences are very, very, very transit. They arises and passes in an instant. The mind forms attachment to these transient experiences, but when we recognize them for that they what they truly are, impermanent and empty, and we can let go of them. We are not letting them to go. It happens automatically if you start to see this true Dhamma. So this is the essence of being awake to the moment. They are merely so understanding that this entire world is merely a transient and illusory thing. So yeah, now I see Buddhothpado Advanced is here. I would like to invite our noble friend to this forum uh, to start with the discussion. Teruvan Saranaya Advanced.
Terunsan. Terunsan.
Teruvan Saranaya.
Yeah, Terunsan, everybody. That is special. I think yesterday I explained that uh, how is Ella feel is coming. Do you heard that Dr. Ravi, the Sinhala Dhamma discourses I am doing? I did yesterday.
Uh,
Uh,
I listen Aranhasa 9:30 Zoom at night, but I couldn't listen those
and
that
early
discussion.
morning at 5 o'clock. So yes,
Uh,
no, it's okay. Same explaining it's happened yesterday night also. I think.
yeah,
Um, what do you think about that? That's our life feel how it's coming. That's a very critical. No, that's a very sensitive. Very sensitive. No, that's a that's understand it. It's very difficult. No, it's a that's points. It's a how deep meaning is that? No, how
yes,
deep
sir.
meaning. Yeah, that's very difficult understanding. How is that happen? How is that LIF is coming? How is uh, how is our how is our soul is happening? What do you think about? That's a little baby. We are talking, that's a radiant mind, and the uh, kindergarten time. That's a what is so that's a case is uh, our life, no? our uh, our feelings, our thoughts, creatings. Mm, what is this happening here? What happened here? No. What do you think about Dr. Rai? Yesterday, I heard you tell no you heard that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Aryan once. Same thing was discussed in the 9:30 evening Zoom as well. So how these sensors build the feel inside, that the how these sensors make you feel.
How is
And
the feel? Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, from that we can realize that uh, the sensors are also created then and there. These are not permanent things. The sensors are themselves create then and there. So when some kind of a feel is there, that kind of a sensor will be formed. I mean, so then it is recognized as light. So there is nothing called a light externally. So when you recognize that it is as light, your vision, your eye is created. Otherwise, you don't have an eye. So that is how I understood Anirban.
And today early morning also I explained this, no? Today early morning, do you heard that Dhamma? I will listen that Dhamma
No,
discussion today.
Anirban, I no, I couldn't listen to that even. So I'll
Yeah,
listen it. Yeah.
yeah, that's the same. It's a very nice. Randima, are you there? Sometimes
තෙරුවන් සරණයි ආරයන් වහන්සේ.
there are some like, what do you think about that Dhamma
Uh,
explaining today early morning? I will listen that.
no, ආරයන් වහන්සේ, I couldn't listen. I must listen it today.
It's very special, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, same as a deep one. Who's in here listen that Dhamma? Today's one, early morning. Someone in here? No one is here. Listen that early morning. Explain last, finally. That very special, I think. No one is in here. Chandani, are you listen that? No.
තෙරුවන් සරණයි ආරයන් වහන්සේ. Dr. Chandani has a small technical failure.
I,
She'll join soon. Yeah.
yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's very worth, I think, today explaining. Hmm.
තෙරුවන් සරණයි ආරයන් වහන්සේ. I think this week explanations are very unique ආරයන් වහන්සේ. We also feel it. So because Aryan Hanse was talking most of the time about the Sukaya, Sapaya and ice cube on fire. But even I think Aryan Hanse, I was finding it difficult for so many years. I mean, what is this Sukaya, Sapaya and what is this ice cube on fire? So the time Aryan Hanse is talking about some level of comfortability and all that. So I think Aryan said this week explanations which has been done is unique as I feel Aryan said.
Yeah. That's the, yeah. So first we won't know uh, that's how is our mind creating. So we won't know this perfectly. No, it's a specialist. Our mind creating. How is this alive feel is coming? How is this soul is happening? How is this machine is creating our senses, our physical body also? This sensor creating as a coming our alive feel. Alive feel is someone is here, so that's special. is the how is creating. No one is here, nobody is here. But how is this machine is created? So all of them are no Buddhas explaining non-soul Dhamma. This non-soul Dhamma not easy to understand because so, so we are in illusion. So so this world is not real. It's our thinking world. It's it's our mind creating this world. Then yeah, it's our mind. We are thinking. So sometimes we are in happy, sometimes we are in sadness. So the sadness and happy, not outside. The sadness and happy is our mind. Otherwise, everything is what we are doing. That's how mind is given us the message, and after we are so reacting. So what our eye how is creating? That's you are looking outside, and your ear how is creating? That's your sounds. So this world is we are thinking outside, but not outside. Yeah, it's our mind. We are thinking. So the material we are using various types we are making and arranging and no constructing and everything is doing. But it's our mind giving us these messages, signals. So everything is you can see that's how is your town? Town have roads. Someone planning this road. Otherwise the buildings. Building someone mind is coming these architectures, that's the patterns, everything. Someone no mind process is given this. After it's okay, materials are using and made in these buildings and everything. But what is this material otherwise? Material also not real. It's not. It's not. It's not real. It's not permanent. So same happen here. Everything is white precious. Material also that one. So there's a formation, no? There's a solidity and the liquidity and the heat and the light. Yeah, everything is like this. No? These are not this. We are not in real world. It's not easy to understand. So this explains this. What is the real? So it's not easy to understand. How you? I ask you the question. Someone have the questions. This your side. What is the nibbana? Nibbana is peacefully, calm. No, everything someone understand. Final. What's the coming stage of? It's a relax. No inside burning or anything. It's not happening. So cool mind is coming. Just because you know the truth. Someone know the truth. It's everything is okay, no? Everything can be happen, but no inside any sadness or anything. Because what value is coming. That is why so nobody says the system is working. No problem anywhere. So what do you think about this? So